Welcome to Where There's a Will, There's a Play. My name's Ian, and today I'm here with kind of an impromptu last minute solo stream. I will be playing Wanderlust Discover the World by Pektis Games. Stacy and I live streamed this on Wednesday night on our Wednesday with the Wills' live stream. And I'm on summer break and it's still on the table, so I figured before picking it up, I'd get another solo game in. I will tell you that I've only played this solo once, but I have been in contact with Mohammed at Pektis Studios on Instagram quite a bit this week, trying to clarify some things. I'm sure I'm going to make some mistakes, but let's get down to the table and kind of see how it plays. So in Wanderlust, for those of you that did not see our live stream of two-player, you are traveling around the world going on different routes. You have different cards that will allow you to travel in different ways, by train, by road, by boat, by charter flight, by airplane from airport to airport. And also there's some wild spaces on here as well. As you're doing this, you need to be able to get to one of the three destinations that are up here. So right now, the three places that we are trying to get to are Odessa, Kyoto, and Busan. So those are signified by these, which are I have sitting sideways so that you can see them. That's a little bit bright. Let me tilt that light up. There we go. That's a little bit better. And when you do get to them, you get to take this, and there's different types. There's cities where you can gain souvenirs. There's ports where you can send postcards, and then at Natural Wonders, you can take pictures by using actions. Every turn, you have 2 action points to use. It's 1 action and discarding tickets, travel tickets to get to a location. It's 1 action, or it's 2 action. Then once you're in a location, it's 1 action to get a. It's also 1 action to take a new travel ticket. Then it's 1 action to get a souvenir, 2 actions to send a post or an action, and discarding a travel ticket to get a to send a postcard, and it is 2 actions to take a picture at a natural wonder. Now, for the solo game, the solo player does not actually play with these. I just thought for streaming that it might help clarify whose turn it is and also where their play area is. Normally, what you're going to do for the so once you get the board set up and you get your location, each person is going to have a player. I am playing as the pilot, Jackie, and her special ability is that I can use airplane tickets and charter flight tickets interchangeably because she's a pilot. They don't normally play with these. So what you do is you take a destination card, and that is your home card. So I got Bangkok, so I am over here in Bangkok. And then in the solo game, the way you normally set this up is each solo automaton is going to have a play area. You take their card, so you can see the green player is in Mexico City, and you would slide it under the board, and then you would put their little flags on there, and then they'd each have their own little play area. I thought that might not read well on camera. So I'm just going to have these over here and use these as their play areas. So the automatons will still collect things. So you have 3 endgame goals. Because the collector endgame goal is in play, the automaton will collect things. The automaton in a 3 and 4 player game, so 2 or 3 automatons, gets 3 action points. In a 2 player, so only 1 automaton, they get 4 action points. They're using 1 action point to travel. Now, unlike a human player who must travel all the way to a destination, the automaton can go 1 space at a time. The way they score is for every location they get 3 points. The way you score is however many routes it took you to get to a location, you get that many points. And then you have some goals here. So our 3 goals are to get 7 souvenirs, 3 postcards, and 2 natural wonders. This one is going to be tough. So what happens is when you're in spaces, you can use your action points to get those. So can the automatons. Once you leave a location, you can't go back to it and get those. Now, the automaton will only collect up to 7, 3, and 2. Actually, we are playing with 4 players. So 6, 2, and 1. So they will only collect up to 6, 2, and 1, and then they'll stop collecting. So they only need to get that many. This next one with 4 players is 20 points on the travel experience track. And then the last one here is 3 location in a single region. So you can see there are 7 different regions. 2, 4, 6, 7 different regions. So if you have 3 locations in a single region. So they will still collect things. They will still, because the collector's in play, they will collect these trinkets and things over here that you will get. If the collector card is not in play, they will not actually collect those and they will just travel around. I will be referring to the solo rulebook here as I'm playing, and probably the encounter cards and objective cards, which I realized I did not give myself. But I want to see. Yeah, so I do not get a secret mission or a personal goal in the solo game. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to go first. Oh, this is where the green player started. So like I said, the one other thing is when you travel from airport to airport, you get these encounter cards. These encounter cards can give you some extra abilities, one-time use abilities as well. So I'll give them their encounter cards. They will still collect encounter cards if they are moving across airports. I'll explain how they move when it's their turn because they will try to get to the locations that they need to get to. Yeah, so I think that is all I need to talk about. So I will put their encounters just on this side of the board, and I will put any locations that they get here and here. Like I said, I think it was just going to be a little bit easier to tell where their play areas were if I just put a board there for each of them. It's also going to help me keep track of whose turn it is, I think. All right, so I'm going to start. So we got some locations here in Busan, Kyoto, and Odessa. I have a charter flight, which can be used for anything, either a charter flight or a regular flight, a road, and a boat. So what do I need? I need a train, boat, charter flight, or train, boat, or charter flight, road, anything. I can actually get a location already. So I am going to use my charter flight to fly to Xi'an. I'm going to use my road to get to Beijing, and I'm going to use my boat because this is a white space. Any travel ticket can be used. I'm going to use that to go down to Busan. So these get discarded. I get 3 points for that. Let's see, I am pink. I'm purple, but all the pieces are pink. I don't know. Oh, and these little flags are used when you get your different locations or when you fulfill a objective. Okay, so I get Busan, and I'm just going to keep this down here. So I do have one in this pink red location, so I would like to maybe continue finding stuff there. It is also a postcard. So that was actually my first action. So I do need to try and send a postcard. Got to remember to send a postcard next time. And then I got my 3 points. Then we draw a new card. Oslo, Norway. So now it's up there. Ooh, this person is really close to us. I do have one action left. I do not want to actually leave this place because I do want to send a postcard. So I am going to take a card, and I'm just going to take this because I know I'm going to spend it on my next turn. Okay, so now we're going to go up to the yellow player. Now, when the automatons move, they are going to be looking for the nearest available destination following a series of steps. So they're going to look for the closest destination that they can get to. And if they fly through an airport, they will gain encounters. So the first thing is within 3 steps without using an airport. So, yellow, 1, 2, 3. They are too far away from anything without using an airport. So they cannot get to anything without using the airport. The second stage would be something in the same zone. Well, the yellow players in this gray zone down here, Oceania, they are not going to be able, there's nothing down there. Then they're going to look for a different zone. So everything else is in a different zone. The way they're going to do that is first, they are going to head towards the airport. Um, in the same zone they're currently in. So this yellow player is going to head down towards Canberra. That is 2 actions because it is 1 action for every step they take. I'm just double checking that. And really what they're going to do first is the first thing they're going to do is get collectibles, but they can't get collectibles in their home. So they get 1 action. 1 action per step. Yes, use their exploits to move 1 step closer. So she's got 3 actions. So she's gonna go 1, 2. Like I said, whereas I have to move all the way to a location, the automatons do not. They can do that. So that is the first 2 actions. The third action is she is going to priority destination, starting with the furthest on the right. So the furthest on the right is Oslo. So she's going to go up to Frankfurt. That is her third action. She did fly, so she's going to take this. And I'm just going to set that there. They're not going to do anything with it. Basically, it just takes it from me being able to get it. And those are the 3 action points that the yellow player has. All right, the red player's turn. Once again, they are also, well, let's see, 1, 2. They are close to Oslo. So they are going to move within 3 steps. So within 3 steps without using an airport. So 1, 2, they're going to go up to Oslo. They're just going to simply collect Oslo. I'm going to put these here. We don't need any sets of certain types. And then their third action point is going to be used to get a postcard. So they need 1 action point for a souvenir, 1 for a postcard, and 2 for a picture. So they are going to get this postcard. And I'm going to set this here so that we see that they have a postcard. I like that. Okay, so Kyle got that. I'm just gonna, we are not looking for, well, no, I am gonna keep that face up because of the regional bonus here, if you get 4 in a region, so they can kind of keep track. All right, so this one is gonna move down to Cape Town. Those were his 3 actions. The green player is way over here in North America, and everything we want to see is on this side of the world. So what we are going to do is, once again, they are going to make their way towards the airport because they can't get anywhere within 3. Oh, let me see. Oh, wait. 1. Yes, they can. Oh, unfortunately, they can. They can go Los Angeles, Manila, Kyoto. Oh, and I just realized I forgot to give the red player 3 points because they did get a city. So they're going to get Kyoto, which, oh, that stinks because I really wanted Kyoto because it's in the same region. Okay, so they're going to get Kyoto in this region. And this is the green player, so we're just going to set that right there. All right, so they got Kyoto. They did take 3 action points, so they don't get to do anything else while they're there. And this one now goes back to Los Angeles, which I now know he is within 3 points. So he's going to go back to Los Angeles on his next turn, which is not good for me. He already used 3 action points, though, so he is done for the round. It's back to me. I have 1 card. Oops, I did not replace this card. Okay, I got to see where I'm going to... Well, I guess it doesn't make sense for me to try and plan anything quite yet, although I am close to Beijing. So that is good. He is going to take his 3 action points to collect 3 souvenirs. You can get a maximum of 3 souvenirs in a city, 1 postcard in a port, and 1 picture in a natural wonder. So he's going to use his 3 action points. He's going to use his... Nope, he's done. He's going to move somewhere, but he's going to probably go to Odessa. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to get this road. And I'm going to get... I'm actually not going to send the postcard yet because I want this airplane. And I want to make sure I have stuff. Okay, so there were my 2 action points. Back to the yellow player, 3 action points. They are within 3, 1, 2 of Odessa. So they're going to get Odessa. Which keeps it away from the red player, which is good for me because that means the red player won't have 2 in the same region. All right. Let's see. That was 2 action points. So their third action point is going to be to get a souvenir. And I'm just going to set that there for now because until they move away from it. Okay. Then they get, so that is their 3 action points. The red player, oh, got to put a new card up. Paris. Oh, well, that stinks because the red player is definitely going down to Paris. So 1, 2. So Paris is out. And he's got 2 in the same region. Now I'm going to move this postcard out of the way because he now has, he's moved away from it. So I like to move them when they move away. So that was 2 action points. So his third action is going to be to get a souvenir. On his next turn, he's going to use 2 actions to do that. Okay, green player over here, Sam. We'll just call him by the names on the passwords. Sam here is going to use all 3 actions to get 3 souvenirs, his maximum for this turn. So he's halfway to the souvenirs. Okay, my turn. I am going to, let's see. Oops, I need to flip a new card here. Asuncion. Okay. Let's see. I know I'm going to get a postcard here. And I know the green player is going to end up. Oh, wait. 1. Ooh. The green player is going to end up going to LA. It's just going to happen. All right. So I'm going to do this right now so I don't forget. Actually, I'm going to get a card with my first action. My second action, I'm going to use that card and use an action point to send a postcard from Busan because I'm seeing some charter flights off of airports and I kind of want to keep that airplane. Okay, those are my 2 action points. Back to yellow. Yellow is going to try and get to the closest region within 3 steps. Does not have 3 steps. Then they're going to something else within their region. They don't have anything within their region, so then they are going to take a airplane. They're going to head towards the airport. So first thing is they're going to go one. Actually, nope, I forgot. They need to, their first 2 actions has to be to get their 2 souvenirs. All right, 2 souvenirs. Now their next action is going to be go to Warsaw. And I did not give, green player's not in. Let me put that back in the bag. Oh yeah, green player is in. There's 4 of us. Okay, everybody should have 3 points actually. Because we all have 1 card. Nope. He's got 2. That's the part we always forget to do that after we go places. Okay. And it is getting windy out here, so if you hear our dog get a little anxious, that is why. But now it's getting warm in here, so I'm going to open up a window here. And hopefully it doesn't not. Gonna get some airflow. Okay, there we go. Let's get some airflow in here because it is getting warm over in this area of the house. All right, so where were we? Yellow went. Red's turn. Red has nothing within 3 steps, I don't believe. Nope. So he's gonna make his way to the airport. So, hey Michael, how's it going? Yeah, it's summer break, and Stacy and I live streamed this on Wednesday night for our live stream playthrough, and it's still on the table, so I figured I would jump a solo in on Friday since I'm on summer break before I took it off the table. Thanks for joining. So, the red player is going to make their way towards the airport. So they are going to make their way towards the airport because it's not blocked, so that is 1 action. Then they're going to go with a priority destination. So they're going to be, if another player is 1 step away from it, it's considered blocked. So nobody is 1 step away from these. So he's going to go towards where Cape Town is. So he's going to go down here. That is his second action. His third action is going to be, it looks like this is the quickest way. Third action is to go that way. Um, that looks like it's the quickest way to go. I think they have to go the quickest way. All right, so that is. Oh, you know what? I forgot once again. So let me take that back because they need to first get 2 souvenirs. Then they're going to move the airport as their third action. So he's got 3 souvenirs. Okay. Now, this is actually blocked from the yellow player. So the yellow player, when he comes back around, is going to be kind of stuck. How are you doing today, Michael? And for the summer, you can expect probably some impromptu daily or daytime solo streams when we have games out on the table or something because I am home for the summer. All right, so that was Red's turn. Green's turn. They are going to go someplace within 3 steps. So they're going to go 1 because they have their 3. So I'm going to just move these out of the way down here. We'll put them here. No, we'll put them down here once they've gained them. Okay, they're going to move 1, 2. So they're going to get Los Angeles, which is in a different region. So that's good for me because it's a different region. So it's not within the same region. Oh, it is getting really windy out here. And so they get Los Angeles. They have 1 action left. This is a port, so they get to do a postcard, and there's their third action. And I'll keep that there until I move off it, and we get a new city, and it is back to me now, Manila, which is in the gray section of Manila. Oh, that's actually pretty good for me. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. I wish it was in red. Okay, my actions. Oh, but that does change my plan of attack. Um, it kind of changes my plan. I was gonna go get one of these. Um, there's no water up there though. So Manila, I think Manila's off my radar right now. And it's not in red, so that doesn't matter to me. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend a plane to go here because I can use anything. I'm going to use a plane to go from Beijing to Brasilia. Oh, wait. I can't do that. Oh, I know it. I need to take the train. I need a train card first. So let's take the train card first. Okay, now I'm going to go plane to Beijing, or I'm just going to use this to go to Beijing. Then I'm going to use a plane to go down to Brazil. Actually, I'm going to keep that plane. I use a road or a car to go to Beijing because I can use anything on these white ones. And then a plane to go to Brasilia, and then a train to go to Asuncion. So I get this. Not in the same region, but it does keep people away from it. That is 3 points. I better make sure I've given points over here. So green also has 6 points as well because they get 3 points for every location they actually get. I use 3 steps. Those were my 2 actions. I do get a encounter card. So this encounter card allows me to trade in a souvenir for 2 points. A souvenir is usually worth 1. I need to use this at the beginning of my turn if I use it. Oh, it is getting really windy out there. Holy moly. I think we got a storm coming in. Yep, my Poochie's down here by my feet. He's protected. All right, so that was my turn. I need to remember to get those on my next turn. Now it's going to take me, unfortunately, 2 turns to get these souvenirs. That's the only thing that stinks is they get more action points, so they can get 3 souvenirs all in 1 turn. All righty then. Okay, so yellow player turns. Now, yellow player would normally go towards his airport, but if the airport is occupied by another automaton player, the route is considered to be blocked. Instead, they will head towards the second nearest airport connected by land, if possible. No ship cards. So they're going to actually make their way back over here to Kabul, which 1, 2, 3. They get to Kabul. They don't get to fly yet, but they do get to Kabul. But they did have to use all 3 action points. The red player is up here. They are in the airport, so they're going to fly for 1 action point. 2, no, 2, 3 action points are going to get down here to Cape Town. Actually, first, let me move that. Wait, maybe they won't. Because I forgot to put a new thing up here. So she was there. So she's not actually going to go there. So let me backtrack here because I forgot to put that up there. So 1, 2, 3. That is walking distance. So they are going to get that. They've got their 3 there. So they get 3 points. And that was their 3 actions. So a new city comes up. And this is Singapore. Ooh. Okay. And that is in the red. You can barely tell that that's in the red there. All right. Okay. So that was yellow players because we had the backtrack. Now red is going to go. Well, oh, wait. What did I do here? What did I do? What happened to Cape Town? Oh, I think I moved Cape Towns earlier instead of Asuncion. Like, what happened to Cape Towns? Or I moved something earlier. Okay, so he's going to fly down here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to get Cape Town. For me, that's not bad because it's in a different location. He's already used all 3 actions, so he doesn't get to do anything right now. And this is in Barcelona, so Spain. All right, that was his 3 actions. The green player, well, we know they can go. Wait, did they get their? They got their postcard, so they're gonna move off this. So they're gonna go 1. They get 1. They only have to use 1 action right now, and it's a port. So their second action is gonna be to take a postcard. So they now have 2 postcards. So 2 postcards. So that is not good for me. And then their third action, let me take that off here, is going to be to move towards Singapore. So 3. Oh. So they've got 2 postcards already. They only need 2 for the collector. All right, so new city comes up. Santiago, Chile. Oh, that's actually really good for me. Because there is a road up there. All right. And it's my turn. So my first, but my 2 actions. Oh, that's tough. My 2 actions on this turn are going to be. Oh, no. Red can make it over there. Oh. Red can make it there in 3 turns. That's not good for me. That's not good for me. Oh, I gotta nix the. Shoot. I gotta take this road for my first action. My second action is gonna be to get to Santiago. Dang. That means I couldn't get my souvenirs there. But it does give me another green. So that's good for me. Okay. That was not ideal. And now we're going Volgograd, Russia. Oh, yellow's going to get, but that's purple. Okay. Okay. Oh, it is now raining out. Yep, it is. It is good. I wouldn't doubt if we hear some thunder here soon. Hold on. I'm going to move his bed a little closer. Over here. There you go, bud. There you go if you want to lay down in your bed. All right. Okay. So that was my turn. Those were my 2 actions. We are back up to the yellow player. The yellow player is going to. First, they're going to collect. Oh, so their turn is actually going to be collect 3 souvenirs. So they're going to have their 6 souvenirs. Okay. Oops, I did not replace this ticket here. All right. Red player is down here. He already. Nope. His first action is going to be send a postcard. Then he's going to try and make his way within 3 steps. I don't think he has 3 steps. So then he's going to be, there's nothing in the same zone. Oh, wait. Oh. No, Barcelona is not connected. So he's actually going to make his way to the airport because he can't get anywhere within 3 steps. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to make his way to the airport. And I just realized when he flew before, I did not give him an encounter. He did fly, so the red player should have an encounter card. Those are, I think they get points at the end of the game. I know some of mine are with points. All right. Okay. Green player's turn. They are getting they're getting close to this collector. Let's see. They are in, where are they? They're in Manila. So they haven't, no, they moved once. Okay, that's right. They've got 3 actions. So first action is going to be go down here to Singapore. So that's their second one there. They do not need to send any more postcards. A human player could. So that was their first action. So they do not need to send any more postcards. So what they're going to do is they only used one action. So this now goes up here to London. Oh, there's an awful lot up there in Europe. That is not good for this for me. Um, okay, so he is now there's nothing in his region, so he's going to make his way towards the closest airport. So 1, 2 up towards Beijing Airport. My turn. I gotta start getting some souvenirs, I think. God, I don't know. Do I worry about those or do I just try and get 2 locations? No, let's. The problem is no natural wonders have come out. And I could take a road and a train. I could get up towards Europe where there's a lot of cities up in Europe, but I think they're going to take them all before I get up there. So we are going to take the souvenirs and start collecting those. Let's see if I can get my souvenirs built up. Okay, that was my 2 actions, 1 for each souvenir. Yellow player is up there. Can they get anywhere within 3? 1, 2, 3. They cannot get anywhere within 3. So they are now going to go to the airport. 1, 2, 3. Because there was also nothing in the same region. So that's their turn. That is their turn. They've moved off of this. They have their 6 souvenirs. They just need to get everything else. All right. It is red player. Red player is going to try and get someplace within 3. Oh, they do have this already. So we're going to put that down here. So 1, 2, 3. London. Beautiful city. We visited that several years ago. That is their 3rd one in purple. Oh, this is not going to be good. The end game triggers when one player gets 2 things here. And I do not think I've been giving points. They should have 6. They should now have 12. Oops. Red should now have 12. And green should now have 12. They get 3 points for every location. All right, so they got London. That was 1, 2. That was 3 actions. So at least that's their last action. Turkey. Or am I looking? Pamukkale. Oh. 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 All right. Let's see here. We're gonna need this and we're gonna need this. Those are my 2 actions. Oh wait. Oh, that was red. Green's gonna go next. So green is going to make their way to an airport in their same region. They don't have one, so they're gonna make their 1, 2. They're definitely gonna fly over here because everything's over here. So 3. Okay. Okay. Now it's my turn. So now I'm going to take these 2 for my turn. Those are my 2 actions. This is a natural wonder. That natural wonder is huge because there's not a lot of them in the game, and we need a picture. And I really wish I'd flown to Europe already because that I'd be over there. Okay, I'm done. Yellow player, they're gonna fly. They cannot fly to Europe, so they're gonna fly to head towards the second nearest airport connected by land. Oh, so they're actually going to move to another airport. They cannot move. Oh, wait, they're actually in an airport. So if player 1 is 1 step away from it, it is considered blocked. Starting with the furthest on the right. So they can't actually fly to. If the airport is occupied by another automaton, the route is considered to be blocked. Said they will head towards the second, but this one's not blocked. That one's blocked. So I think they can still fly out of this. I'm not 100% sure. I think she can still fly out of this. She just can't fly. She just can't fly out of Frankfurt. So I think she can fly from Beijing to Frankfurt because I don't know. It just says they can't go to one that somebody's on. If well, I'm going to say that. So they're going. If the airport is occupied by another automaton player, the route is considered to be blocked. So let me just check something here. So what I'm trying to figure out is normally they'll move someplace within 3 steps. She can't get to someplace within 3 steps. There's also not something in the same zone. She's in the airport already, or yellow's in the airport already. It says if the airport is occupied by another automaton player, the route is considered to be blocked. Instead, they will head towards the second nearest airport connected by land, if possible, and then no ship cards. Priority destinations, starting with the furthest on the right. So if all 3 destinations are blocked, so this airport is blocked, so she can't. I don't think she can fly into that airport. So I'm gonna say she can't fly into that airport because she couldn't go towards an airport. In the same zone they are currently. So they would head towards an airport. She's in the airport in the zone she's in. I don't think she can fly from that airport. Oh wait, she's gonna Barcelona. Barcelona is not necessarily blocked, but if another player is 1 step away from it, it's considered blocked. Move on to the next to the left. If all 3 destinations are blocked, if the target destination is determined, automaton players will fly to the new zone and spin. It doesn't say if she can fly into an airport that has an automaton on it. I don't know if she can. She can't, like, this guy can't go into this airport, but it does not say if she can fly into an airport that has someone on it. So I'm gonna have to clarify that. But um, let me actually see if I get a response live on camera. Yeah, her best move would be to go to here, but if she's already in the land, she can't go to an airport that is already has an automaton on it. So, like, this red player couldn't go to this airport and fly out of it. But can they fly from one to another? So I don't know what the answer to that is. We'll see. Pektis Studios usually gets back to me fairly quickly. Um, so we'll see. Maybe they'll answer while I'm live. But we are going to say, because it does not say she can't, we are going to say that um, we're going to say that this is blocked because she wouldn't be able to go into it. So we're going to go next best. So, which would be targeting Russia, which she still can't go to. Actually, that one's not bad. That one's close. So this one is close. So we're going to go to Kabul for her first, second, third. She's going to go up here. She still gets a card, still in the same region. But we will get that clarified. Oh, and look at that. They have responded already. Yes, they can fly to that airport. So let's back that up because she can fly to that airport. Wow. I told you they're quick. So she's going to fly here for 1, 2, 3. So they're both actually, I guess it really doesn't matter, but Barcelona is technically her priority because it is to the right. So that is her priority. So there you go. She can fly. You can fly into an airport that another automaton is on. All right. So it's Barcelona. It's now 2 in that region, which I'm not real crazy about. She's not going to, or the yellow, I keep saying she because this is technically a female character, isn't going to get anything from here, so it's not going to matter. And then this is going to come up. It did block that from the red player. And now we have Bogota. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Now I just got to be able to get there before they do. All right. Okay, so that is yellow player's turn. Red player. Can they go any place within 3? 1, 2, 3. They can. 1, 2, 3. They're going to go to Volgograd, Russia. So that is their 4th in the purple. Okay, that was 3 actions. So they're going to do this. This is going to move to Ulaanbaatar over here. Which actually is not bad for me either. Although I only have 1 red. So they have now, oops, this is only 3 in a section. I keep on looking at the 2-player. So this person already had this because they did have 3 in 1 section already. Oh. No, they still go there because it's within 3. Okay, that was their 3 actions. Green player, 3 actions. Unfortunately, they are going to go 1, 2, 3. They are going to get this. I'm just going to put that right there. All right. So they're going to get that. On their next turn, they're going to use 2 actions to take a picture. And we get another thing here. Asmara. All right. Okay. So I am in Santiago. As much as I want to get my souvenirs, I think I need to try and make my way to Bogota to get this goal. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to get a... Oh. Ew. Does not have what I need. I need road, train, airplane, and another road. I need another road. So let's do this. Oh, another train. And actually, wait, what about up there? Road, train, plane, plane, road. Oh, I need a road up there too. Oh, wait, road. I need roads everywhere. I need roads everywhere to get there. That's... Oh, this needs water. Oh. Oh, wait. We're gonna take that back. We're gonna take this water. So I just realized it. Now we're gonna take... Now we're gonna travel. We're gonna go... We're gonna use this plane as a... Actually, I'm gonna get this charter flight. I'll go there on my next turn. I hope. I hope. Wait. Yeah, they're all too far away to get there. Okay, they're all too far away to get there. All right. Okay, those are my 2 actions. I took a couple of cards. Let's hope it doesn't turn around to bite me. Okay, yellow player. Can they get someplace within 3? 1, 2, 3. They can. They can go. Nope, they're in Barcelona. So they cannot. So they are now going to do nothing in the region. So they're going to head towards the nearest airport. 1, 2. And they're going to head down here towards Bogota. That's their 3rd action. They do get to use this because they used a plane. All right, red player is also... No, is he? Red player actually needs his 3 souvenirs. So he needs 3 more souvenirs. All right. Green player is going to use 2 actions to take a picture. And oh, they don't have their souvenirs yet. Okay, they don't have souvenirs yet, so they're not on that yet. Okay. All right. And then they have 1 more action. So the green player is going to make their way towards the airport. So they're going to move 1 here. All right. Oh, and green player actually has 15 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh, so does the red player. Oh, we are getting whooped here. Okay, my turn. I'm going to use a charter plane to go to the Falkland Islands. I'm going to use a boat to go up to Lima. And I'm going to use a car to go to Bogota. So, Bogota is mine, which means these are going to come over here. But doesn't mean that I did get this goal. So at least I got 1 goal because I am getting whooped on everything else. And that was 3 movements. 9. I need something for big movement here. So let's see, what did I use? I used those 3. All right, those get discarded. That was my first action. My second action is going to be to get that. Okay. All right. Yellow player, first action. Where is yellow? Yellow player's down there. I just take, oh, let's see what comes up. Riyadh. Okay, so back over here. So yellow player is now not near the stuff, so they are going to fly, which is giving them more. They flew. I forgot to give them that. So they're going to fly there. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Red player is going to make their way towards an airport in the same zone they're currently in. So they have nothing within 3 steps. They're actually going to make the this is interesting because this would be the better move, but because he's in Volgograd, he's actually going to use the airport in the same zone he's in. So he's going to actually make his way 1, 2, 3 back over to Frankfurt, which is not an ideal move for him personally, but it's the move he's going to make. All right. Green player is going to not within 3 steps of any. Oh, yes, he is. He is. He can go 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Yep. Down to Riyadh. So that's 3 steps. So he's going to get Riyadh, which gives him another 3 points. Ooh, he's getting close to one of these. Getting close to one of those. New city comes up. United States of America, the Grand Prismatic Spring. All right, which is in Wyoming, even though the map kind of makes it look like it's in Washington or Seattle or Oregon, I mean. All right, so that was 3 actions there. All right, my 2 actions. What do I need? I'm going to have to use these 2. I'm going to have to use these. I need to try and get these, I think. I don't know. I don't know. My points are not doing real well down here. My points are actually pretty bad. Oh, yellow actually has 9. Yeah, my points down here are not looking spectacular. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, so back up to yellow. Yellow is going to anything within 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. No, because we got this, that, and that. Okay, so make way towards the nothing else in the same zone. So going to make the way towards the airport in the same zone. So 1, 2, and then Grand Prismatic Spring is the first priority. So going to go to Atlanta, but it's another flight. All right, red player. Red player's on the airport. Grand Prismatic Spring is the priority because they are not 1 away. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3. So they get an encounter card. Green player Green player is actually one to Dubai, one to Mombasa, one to Asmara. Oh, no. Green player is actually going to use their 3 actions. Oh, this is not good for the those, which means the green player now has the collectibles: 6 souvenirs, 2 postcards, and 1 picture. All right, that is their 3 actions, though. So it is back to me. So that was not a whole lot of damage, thankfully. I would like to fly somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know what I want to do here. Um, Beijing is tempting because it's close to what I need to do. Oops. Oh, that's there, not there. Okay. So what do I need to get there? I need a charter flight and I need a train. And on the tickets, on my next turn, if I want, I can wipe those clean because there's only 2 types of tickets. Now, those tickets are all really good for me, though. So we will see. All right, back up to yellow player. Yellow player is going to move. They're within 3 steps. So yellow and red are kind of fighting with each other here. So 1, 2, 3. So they're going to get the Grand Prismatic Spring first, which, again, another natural wonder that I did not get to. I should have thought about that on my last turn to see if I could get up there. I don't think I had enough travel tickets anyway. Okay, so they're going to get the Grand Prismatic Spring. Set that over there. And that was 3 actions, so their actions are done. So we get another Antigua. Okay. All right, the red player now can't go to the Grand Prismatic Spring, and he is 1, 2, 3 away from Antigua. So he gets Antigua. Okay, and he is no. Oh, he's still collecting, but he's only collecting. Oh, Jian. Okay, he's only going to collect pictures, which is going to be tough for anybody. Oh, they both got, so red got 3 and yellow got 3. I keep on forgetting that. Have I gotten it? I hope I haven't missed a whole bunch of my points. So I am going to wipe these clean. Because there's only 2 different travel types, so I can do that because I am looking for a specific. I'm hoping something else comes up. Okay, wild is good and bad. It's good because you can use it for anything. It's bad because it doesn't give you any points. But let me see what I have here. I got my plane. I've got a random. And I've got that. So we are going to, my first action, I'm going to take this. Second action is we are going to travel. And we are going to travel. First, I'm going to use a random to go to Caracas, then a charter flight to get down to Manaus, then a wild to get to Brasilia, then a plane to get over to Beijing, and a train to get up to Ulaanbaatar. So I get Ulaanbaatar. So that is 4 points for me. Okay. That's 4 points for me. New location comes up. Ottawa, Canada. Oh, of course. Right there for yellow to take. All right. Um, we're getting close to red and green getting this, and red getting that would not be good for me. Oh, wait, did red get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Antigua was their 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Antigua was their 6th. Okay, so I'm good there. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. So these come down here. Okay. All right. I just got my turn. Yellow. Yellow's turn. Yellow is going to go 1, 2. Use that action. Yellow gets that. New city comes up. The Blue Lagoon in Iceland. Oh. Okay, so now yellow has 1 more action. They already have their 6 souvenirs, so they're not going to use it. There's nothing here. They're going to move to the airport, so they move 1 there. Red, there's nothing in the region. They're going to move towards the airport. 1, 2, 3. which for right now blocks that off from yellow. Green is in Riyadh. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're going to go to Antigua. Or, sorry, Asmara. Let's put that there. Okay, green does not. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So that's their 3. They get 3 more points. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3. That is now 2 of those. And they just got 20 points. Okay. All right. So the way this works now is at the end game, once someone gets their second objective, this triggers the end game. All players get one last turn, and then the race ends. So everybody gets one more turn. So it is my turn, which means green's going to get one more turn. Oh, wait. New city. What did they get? Oh, wait. Where is it? Where is it going? Naples. All right. So problem is I don't have any. Oh, I did not take a card last time. Shoot, that would be helpful. That would be helpful. I can only use one of these at the beginning of my turn. So when you are using a encounter card, you can only use one at the beginning of a turn. You're only allowed to play one encounter card per turn. So unfortunately, I should have probably played this last turn. Knowing I was going to fly, because I can only use one of them now, and they're both worth points. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Lucas, because I don't want to get rid of these. We're going to use Lucas to get myself a postcard, because it's 2 points at the end of the game. And then we're just going to slide. We're just going to slide this under here to show that I used it. Came so close to getting my collector. What do I want to do? I got 2 actions. Can't really get anywhere. So we are going to take my 2 actions and just get 2 souvenirs. Yellow player. Yellow player is going to try to move. They can't move within the location. They can't move. There's nothing within 3 steps. They can't move to this airport because the airport is blocked from flying out of, per the automaton rules. If an airport is occupied by another automaton, the route is considered to be blocked. So they have to the second nearest airport connected by land if possible. So the second closest one connected by land is Brasilia. So 1, 2, 3. That's all they're going to get. Okay. And I did not give them their points when they got Ottawa. Okay. Red is going to go towards Jean. So 1, 2. They are going to get this. I don't know if it's going to do anything for them, but they're going to. That is 1, 2. They don't need that for 3. So they do get an encounter card. So they get 3 points. So their other step is going to be moving back towards the. Well, let's see. Who knows? Maybe something will come up for them. Nope. Port Moresby. And that is more than. Oh, no, that is 3 away. So they are going to move their way down there, but that's their last turn. And the green player, there's nothing in their region. There's nothing within 3. I don't think that's 3. Oh, it is. 1, 2, 3. Naples is 3 away. So they're going to get Naples. Okay. Green player's going to get Naples at the very end there. Okay. This doesn't matter, but let's just flip this up so we can pop it in somewhere. All right, and so that was 3 actions. So that is everybody's actions. Let me get the score pad here. Now, for solo scoring, you only score the top 3 things on the card. So you don't look at sets of everything else. Oh, but he did get 3 points for getting Naples, so that does help him. Did I give red 3 points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he's got 21. Okay. Yellow's got 5 for 15. Man, I did not do good on points there. So in Ultima 1, we'll say this is yellow. Ultima 2 is red. Ultima 3 is green. So I ended up with, so we are only scoring our collectibles, our points here, and these. So I definitely got whooped. Red actually got 20 points now with that last one, so that last one did help him. And I think that's it because he's the only one that got a picture. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and 2 times 2 is 4, 0, and I did not get it. So you get 1 point for every souvenir. You get 2 points for every postcard. You get 3 points for a picture, and you get 3 points for every set you have. So I only got 11 points in that section. Yellow, they got 6, and that's it. Red got 6 and 4 for 10. And green got 6, 4, 3, and 3 for 16 in that section. Points. I got a measly 13. Ugh. Yellow got 15. Red got 21. And green got 24. Bonuses over here. I did get a bonus, so I did get 3 points here. Red, yellow got 0, red got 6, and green got 7. So final score, 10, 20, 27 for me, 21 for yellow, 37 for red, and 47 for green. So there you have Wanderlust, Discover the World solo playthrough by Pektis Studios. Yes, so this one was a game that I backed on Kickstarter a couple years ago. I realized I did my unboxing for this a year ago, like last June when it delivered, and it just kind of sat on the wall. I don't know why. I knew it was going to be a game that was going to be interesting to play. We got it out this week. We did our initial impressions. Stacy and I both really enjoyed this one. The whole route management thing is fun. The solo play in this is not easy. It is very hard partially because the automatons have one more action point than you every turn, so they're doing more than you every turn. And if this collector is out, they don't even collect anything, so they just go from city to city, so they're going to be rushing everything else. So it is a tough solo mode. I'm not sure my total feelings on the solo mode yet. It's fun. It's enjoyable. So there you have it. There was a solo game of this. Have you played this? Have you heard of it? I don't see a lot of coverage of this one, so that's why we wanted to get some stuff out for it, and I wanted to do solo because I don't know if I've seen any solo for it. So yeah, so there is Wanderlust, Discover the World. Once again, this has been Where There's a Wills, There's a Play. My name's Ian, and I'll see you next time at the table.